Going down a backwood Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel. What's up, guys? Matt McCoy here, country song teacher. Hope you're doing well. I get questions every single day about my digital songbook, so I'm going to try to answer every one of those the best I can. First of all, people always say, when does the real book come in the mail? You do not get a physical copy. It's all digital. When you make a purchase, you will have a file sent to your email. You can save it on your computer, your phone, your tablet, everything, and you have lifetime access. Here's several reasons why it's digital. The main reason, it makes everything faster. It's instant. It saves, you don't have shipping costs. It saves you time. The one other thing that I love about it is it makes your playing interactive. So for example, on all the songbooks, you'll download the file, save it on your computer. It's going to have a song list that shows you all the songs in the book. So if you're playing gigs or something, you can quickly find the song you want and go to it, that kind of thing. I've said before, the reason I made these is if I was doing a live or I was playing somewhere at a friend's house, something like that, somebody would always say, can you play this? Can you play this? And I would say no, because I'm not very good at training my ear. I can't remember it. Now I just tell someone, pick one of these songs. And they say, oh man, Cruise, Florida Georgia Line. Ooh, Riverview Town, Jason Aldean. Ooh, You Make It Easy, Jason Aldean. Or Hurricane, Luke Combs, whatever. You give them people an option. Or if you have a time you're trying to practice guitar, you have a set list, so to speak, you can play. So that's the first thing. It gives you a set list you can have on your phone right there in front of you to play. It's got all these have the first verse, the chorus, the second verse, the bridge, the entire song. I said before, if there's a song you do not know, you just click on the title of each of the songs that takes you to a tutorial of me teaching it. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. For example, this is 4-chord songbook volume 1. First song was Travis Tritt. If I didn't know the song, I could click on it. Let's say you do know it. Every song, for example, in this book is 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D. One of the best ways I have found to get better on guitar is take a song you know, and if I'm just learning it, I might start out just doing down strums. I can hide the way I feel about you anymore. And all you're doing is, one of the things that, again, I love about this, as I've gotten older, I have bad eyes, you can zoom in and out. You can flip it this way if you want to make it super big. So that way you can work on maybe just the verse. So you're going to zoom in really big, and no matter how much you zoom in, the chords and lyrics stay in the proper place, so it doesn't throw it off. A lot of times when you look up songs online, when you zoom in or do anything, it throws off. And I've said this before, this messed me up for the longest time. That I would look up a song online and it sounded wrong, but I trusted online more than I did what I was playing, and it was just off. The formatting would get off. This, if you zoom in and out, the formatting stays the same. So you can start out with just playing at simple down strums. Maybe you want to get more advanced and try to work on your timing with just finger picking. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. Because stuff like that helps you with the timing, helps you understand hearing the chord changes, chord clarity by having to pick each string instead of just strumming, all kinds of stuff like that. So you can take a song and you don't have to just play it one way. I think it helps me all the time just to pick different songs. Sometimes I'll be bored, and I always call it like songbook roulette. I'll just do like this and just wherever it stops. Let's see. This is Chasing You. Excuse me. I've had a little cold. Chasing You, Morgan Wallen. So I just have a song. Used to chase that Chattanooga freight, couple of kids in a Chevrolet, catch a little air bitch cross the track, sipping on something from a paper sack, hang your shirt on a maple, and it wasn't very long I was jumping. So that song's easy. The whole song is E minor, D, C, G. So you start E minor, go down to D, back up to C, back up to G. So, and a lot of people think, are all the songs in every single songbook I have 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D? The answer is no. I have 4 4-chord songbooks, 2 worship and 2 country. So if you want just 4 chords, G, C, E minor, D, nothing else, again, get worship volume 1 and 2, or the country songbook volume 1 and 2. Some of the songs in the other songbooks, Campfire, Sandbar, Karaoke's, all those, some of the songs are 4 chords, but not all of them. So if you want to keep it super simple, get one of the 4 chord songbooks. If you want to kind of advance your playing, maybe get something else. And like I said, might have an A minor, maybe a B minor, maybe an A, maybe an E chord. Maybe you play the track chords. I don't know. It kind of depends on what you want to do. And I'll even be honest with you, another great exercise to do, I've talked about this in other videos, is get a 4 chord songbook and figure out how to switch the chords. So on that song I just played, instead of playing, I can hide the way I feel about you anymore. So instead of playing G, D, C, D, maybe do what's called transposing. Hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can hold the hurt. See, now I'm playing E, B, A, B. So again, that's fun to do, is just take the 4 chord songs and transpose them. Everywhere you see a E, a G, you play an E. Everywhere you see a D, you play a B, C, A, so forth. E minor, a C sharp minor. So that's a good way to like switch it up if you have a 4 chord songbook and you want to switch it up. So again, you don't get one in the mail. People, I've had people all the time. Some people are just old school. They love a hard copy, something in their hands. Obviously, you can print it. I've had people have it printed and bound at Staples, Office Max, all those places, Kinko's. So if you want a hard copy, you obviously can have them printed out. It's just, I think personally, if you have a device, you can make the screen, brighter. You can zoom in and out. You can click on the title. You can save it to your. I think it's easier and a much better product if you view it online. But if you, like I said, if you want to print it out, obviously feel free to print it out. But again, save it on all your devices. Let's see. Save it on all your devices. You can zoom in and out. You can click on the title for the tutorial. Like I said, have a good time doing it. So a lot of y'all have already purchased one of the songbooks. Thank you so much. I've got a new, I don't know when you're watching this, I have a new classic hymn songbook coming out Tuesday of next week. But if you don't have the 4 chord songbook volume 1 and 2, or maybe one of the other ones, check out Countrysongteacher.com. It's 3 words, but all put together. Countrysongteacher.com, and scoop one up. Maybe it can be a blessing to you. It's what I do for a living. So people always say, Matt, how can I support you? You do all these videos online. I always say, if you ever purchase a course or a songbook, that's obviously your way of giving back. It means the world to me, and I hope they're a blessing to you. Countrysongteacher.com. Go scoop one up. Hope you enjoy it. God bless you.